Hi everyone, my name is Alexandra Gayanskaya and I am a PhD student in Germany, currently being on parental leave. In this video, I wanted to share my experience of visiting a conference with 2.5-month-old baby. At the time of the conference, I was exclusively breastfeeding, so of course it affected the planning a lot. Prior to the conference, I couldn't even imagine how can we do that. Because I was never away from my baby and I'm exclusively breastfeeding, so most of the time you go in like this and all the clothes are covered with the milk and burps, and it's hard to imagine how can you be back in professional life even for a short time. So in this video, I hope that this video can cheer up some other mothers that also considering this option for themselves. So about the conference, I really wanted to visit it because I was a part of organizing committee, and the conference was super close to my topic. I wanted to meet other people working in this area, and I wanted to chair a session. I wanted to present my poster and also to socialize and remind myself that I didn't lose my professionalism. So what I expected. First of all, I couldn't even imagine how can we do that. But when I tried to imagine, I imagined myself going with the baby like attached to my breast everywhere, and that I'm just joining any session with the baby because I couldn't even imagine other way. And in the end, it was not the way how it worked. But yeah, I think we didn't really plan this part. What also was planned is that what I also expected that my husband will spend a lot of time with the baby, like changing diapers and trying to calm him down. And I'm really glad that he was there. It would be much harder without having another caregiver at the place. Also, what helped a lot is a community, is that I had a really nice and supportive colleagues that cheered me up, and that they also could support me and step in if I have to leave a session to be with the baby. So how did we prepare? First of all, I tried to plan as much as possible. So I had to chair a session, so I wrote a script for the session. I had my co-chairing colleague, and we agreed with her that if I won't be at the time at the conference, she'll do this. So I had a really nice backup, and thanks for my really nice colleague. I'm really grateful for her that she did this. Also, we tried to understand the baby's patterns as much as possible, given that conference starts quite early and baby's normal waking up time was at the moment the conference starts, so it wouldn't be manageable if we just follow the regular schedule. So prior to the conference, I tried to wake him up earlier, or just see how much time do we need to spend for the morning routine, when he usually wants to be breastfeed again. So listing all these patterns and planning really helped a lot. At the moment of the conference, I remember the day of the conference, I turned the light on around 6 a.m. so he would slowly wake up, and then I can breastfeed him in the morning. Then we had time for our breakfast and heading to the conference. And then prior to the first session where I had to chair, I breastfeed him again. And then at the time I was there. Of course, I couldn't be sure that it will work. So I had a backup. I had a support from my colleague that I knew that if I wouldn't be able to do that, she'll do it. I'm not sure if it's worth it though, because it was very, very stressful, while you cannot really expect to be present. So I'm not, but it was, I'm glad that we tried and that it worked. About other sessions, I thought that as I said, I thought that I'm going to be with the baby anywhere, but but in the end, I didn't feel comfortable about it. I didn't want to bring this personal things to the professional areas. So we found a very nice, quiet and cozy space at the venue, thanks to the venue personnel that they showed these places to us, where I could breastfeed. So I did quit some of the sessions for this, but even though I skipped some parts of the conference, it was really nice for me professionally and emotionally to be back again and have all these conversations. Also, at the conference, we had long networking sessions with just a very long lunch, or coffee breaks, or poster sessions, and it was really, really loud. Baby couldn't bear it. So my husband and the baby, they were away from this, and when I could, I was also there and talking to people, but then they called me and I moved to these cozy areas where I could spend time with the baby in quiet place and breastfeed again, because at this age my baby spent a lot of time with breastfeeding. So what did work for the conference is visiting lectures. So I could attend, I think, more than half of the talks. It was really, really nice. I was sitting close to the exit, so I could leave anytime if my husband texts me that, okay, you need to leave right now. He's crying and I cannot calm him down. Then I left, but otherwise I could listen to the talks. I could also present a poster while I was not there for the whole poster session, which was 2 hours. I was there just for 1 hour because I was breastfeeding part of it. But still, it was really, really nice, and had a lot of engaged with a lot of people, and I enjoyed this time. Networking also partially worked. It was really nice, but what didn't work is networking at the evening time. In the evening, we also had some networking activities, visiting restaurants or bars in the evening. It was way too much for him, so we could attend only like for 20 minutes or half an hour, and then we had to leave because he just cried and couldn't come down even with the breast. So this part we had to skip. In the end, I'm very, very grateful to my husband, to my colleagues, and to everyone that we went there and that we visited this conference. For me, it was very important to remind myself that I could be, that I didn't lose my professional expertise with this during being on maternity leave. It cheered me up a lot, and it was really nice to talk about my project again and to be back to this professional life for some time. But now I'm back on the leave and cannot only doing some tasks just few hours per week, not really working full time. What also really helped me to feel professional and more confident is wearing these special clothes for breastfeeding that you could easily zip on and off, and that I'm wearing right now. You could just really simply do this, and they're not much visible. In the end, it was really nice to attend a conference with the baby, even though most of the time he was with my husband, so I walked around without him. But when he was there, other people also were happy to talk to me because I had a baby, so they like memorized their time when their kids were young, and they were happy to talk to me just because of that. So we could start from the babies and then talk about something else. So if you have an opportunity to visit the conference that really suits your expertise and you really want to attend it, I recommend you to do it. And even if you don't, if you not catch up all the content of the conference or talk to everyone, see every poster, it's still gonna benefit you a lot in comparison if you don't go. So if you also have an experience of visiting a conference with a baby, please share it in the comments. I would be really happy to read about it. And if you want to have more content from me, also just share and I'll try to make another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.